had to walk over here because Kylie was slow.
No.
Or was it your mom?
It was my... I don't show them my code. I don't show them my street here.
I would never show them your street. We don't want people to know where you live. Because then they'd follow you. As you can see, today is garbage day. So we gotta get moving. It's not too bad out here. It's a little chilly. You ready?
I'm ready.
You're gonna need. You gotta get a grip on Piper, because she's gonna be off and running.
Pace 23 minutes.
Neither one of us.
Trying to hold that. Split pace 23.
Sorry. Neither one of us wanted to walk this morning.
No, but we did our 2 miles. So
It's beautiful out here too.
Proud of ourselves.
I think it rained last night. My windows were all wet this morning.
I don't know. I slept pretty sound.
I
once
slept
got
through
to
it
sleep.
myself too. Okay, we have no big plan. Oh, I'm going to Christie's for dinner tonight. And Denise is having some kind of...
Taco ring.
Sounds good. Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 29th. And I might be turning you off here in a couple minutes because the garbage truck is coming up the street and it's very loud. But in the meantime, I had to write them down. We have birthdays and anniversaries today. Today is Debbie Haney's birthday. Haney. So Debbie gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Libby Peer. So Libby gets a song too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Libby. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And then we have anniversaries. It is Steve and Val over at Valerie Reese. Steve and Valerie Reese, it's your anniversary. It's not your birthday, it's your anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, have a great day. I think if it was a weekend, I think you'd be out on your boat. And when you got back, Steve would grill on the grill. So I bet you Steve is just going to grill on the grill today. Because I don't think you're going to take a day off of work to go out on the boat. But who knows? But it's also Joe and Terry Goda, G-O-D-A. So it's Joe and Terry's anniversary too. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. I actually was going to walk that extra mile like I walked yesterday. My heart's just not in it today. So I thought, no, I'm just going to try a little bit harder to stay on plan today. I haven't weighed myself. I'll go weigh myself after my walk. I probably should have weighed myself before my walk. But what I'm trying to do is I weigh myself on Saturdays at 10:15. So I'm trying to weigh myself every day this week at 10:15. We leave for our walk about 8:30. So I get home, I drink a little bit of water, and then I weigh myself. I don't change my routine up too much from Saturday, so I can see it. Because as much as we want to be perfect on this plan, I just can't be perfect. I just really can't, and I don't think too many people can. I mean, if you can, more power to you, but we should always strive for progress rather than perfection, because if we try for progress, we're always going to be successful. We really are. Even when we hit that little bump in the road and we kind of go off stray a little bit, when we come back, that's progress. It's like you're not hitting progress if you just completely give up. And I think for the most part, people get bumps in the roads, and sometimes it's a day, a week, a month, a couple months, sometimes maybe a year. But just know that, you know, you don't have to completely give up. Just try again. That's the beauty of this program. No matter what program you're on, it doesn't matter. The beauty of it is that none of them are expecting perfection. Think about a job. You can be the best employee ever. This is what always got me mad when I worked. You could do everything right, not do that one thing wrong. You could be on time every day. You could not take like you're perfect on your breaks. Your work is all up to date. There's no mistakes on any of your work. Everything is perfect. And when you come for your review, the review is like between 1 and 10. They never give anybody a 10. Never. I've never, in all my years of working, ever seen anybody get a 10, because that would be perfection, and they just don't think that it can be achieved. No matter, has anybody ever gotten a complete 10 on their job review? I'm curious. I really am, because not that every year I should have got a 10, but there have been some years that I thought I deserved a 10. I really think I deserved a 10, and maybe I got a 9, but the 10 would have got me a higher raise, and they didn't give it to me. So it just proves in life that as long as you're making progress, it doesn't really matter, because perfection's not going to do it. And because I wrote some notes down, I want to make sure I did it, because like I wrote, progress is better than perfection. If you're trying to be perfect all the time, then you're not going to, I got to turn my watch off, I forgot. I have to end my workout. Because otherwise it's just sitting here doing nothing. Done. Sorry about that. Oh, here's a loose dog. A big dog running. Hopefully he's with the bike. He's with the guy on the bike. Okay. It's a big dog. It's a... trying to see what kind of dog it is. It looks like a Doberman. Or a Rottweiler. Yeah, it's a Rottweiler. It's stopping. Okay, the garbage truck's here. I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. I don't know if you can see him. There he is. I'm sure you can hear him still. Anyways, okay, I got a phone call. Sorry. Okay, the whole purpose of the video is to tell you to stop waiting. If you're waiting till you can be perfect, you'll be waiting a long time. You really will be waiting a long time. So a lot of times people say, well, I'm going to wait till Monday, because then I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to stock up on fruits and vegetables, and I'm going to have all of that. Or I'm just going to finish off the couple cookies or chips I have in the house. I'll just wait until Monday. Start today. I know it's Tuesday, but start today, because, you know, there gets to be a point that you're just tired of waiting, and so you just say, why am I going to wait? I'm just not going to do it. So waiting can go either way. You can either wait until Monday and then really start, or you can wait until Monday and thought, well, you know, I waited this long, what's another week? You can't wait. You just can't wait. You know, time goes by. Time does not stand still. So try to figure out something that you can do today. Cut back on something, you know, instead of, like, if you're going to have a bag of chips and a pop, try to eliminate either the chips or the pop. You know, eliminate the pop, have the chips with a glass of water. Flavor the water even, you know. If I have to tell you that Simply Light lemonade is really good. And for 8 ounces, it's only 1 point. And 8 ounces of the sugar-free cranberry juice is 0 points. So you can have a 16-ounce glass of something sweet for 1 point. I think those little Crystal Light things you put in I don't know because I don't use them, but I think the Crystal Lights are 0 that you put into your water. Put like a tea bag. I know Joan's Pointed Plate, she just puts a tea bag in her water thing, and then she gets a flavored tea bag, and then she gets the flavoring of the tea all day long. Just do whatever you can. Drink as much water as you can, because a lot of times you think you're hungry and it's really you're just thirsty. And if you know somebody that's perfect, I want to know. I mean, when I bought my house, I'll tell you, when we went looking for a house, when we found out they were going to eliminate the VA loans, and we had been saving to get a VA loan, but we didn't have enough money down. We were renting, and then there was going to be a deadline that they were going to pass this resolution that they weren't going to do the VA loans anymore. So we got a real estate agent to look for homes, and we had told them our criteria was that we wanted a 4-bedroom home with 2 baths, not on a busy street and not on a corner. And we would like a dining room, but if we didn't have a dining room, it was just optional. But we definitely wanted 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, not on a corner, not on a busy street. The very first house this lady brought us to was on the corner of a busy street. And not just one busy street, it was the corner of 2 busy streets. So it was, and we looking at the house, and we couldn't park anywhere because you can't park on the busy street. We had to park in the driveway, so that limited your parking right there. It did have a garage, but we looked at the house, and I thought, oh, well, we should probably look at the house just to get an idea. And then she come over to the car, and I said, well, we didn't want a house on the corner of a busy street. And she says, oh, you'll love this house. It's just perfect. And I go, it looks kind of small. Well, it's only 3 bedrooms, and it only has 1 bath. I thought, okay, maybe I'm expecting perfection. I'm looking for a house, but this is not what I want. And so I said, I'm not even getting out to look at it because this is not what I want. I want a 4-bedroom house with 2 bedrooms, not on a busy street and not on a corner. Okay, so then she brings us to another house. It was technically not on a corner, but it was on a corner. It was next to a church, where we were already next to a church, but it was next to the parking lot. But it was the first house on the block, and it was on a somewhat busy street. It wasn't a residential street, but it wasn't a main busy street, but it still was a busy street. And it only had 3 bedrooms. And I said, 3 strikes and you're out. I want one house to look at that has 4 bedrooms, not on a busy street, not on a corner. So she said, okay. So then she called me a couple days later. She found a house. And I had to see this because this comes back to what I'm saying. Because the description on the house said, a speck of dust would die of loneliness. And I thought, I have to see this perfect house because there is no such thing as a perfect house. Because even if it's a newly built house, there's always going to be something that they forgot to fix. Oh, we'll fix that in the closing or something like that. And I thought, I have to see it. And we pulled up, and it was on a nice residential street. It was in the middle of the block. It looked big enough. And I was looking at the description. It was 4 bedrooms, and it had 2 baths. It didn't have a dining room, but it had a family room. So I thought, let's go in. I have to see this house. And oh my gosh, this house was perfection. The minute I walked in the house, I just knew it. I just knew this was my house. And we looked at the house, and as hard as I looked, I could not find a speck of dust. I could not find a speck of dust. I looked on the furnace. I looked on the water heaters. I looked everywhere. So I just knew. And so that was the house we ended up getting. But we looked at like about 6 or 7 more. But we came back to that one a couple times. And that's the one we ended up doing. And I have to say that when I moved in, nobody could ever say that a speck of dust would die of loneliness in that house because I brought in all the dust with me because I just couldn't do it. But that's the only time in my life that anything ever lived up to perfection because it really did. It was the perfect house for me. There was no dust, so it did live up to the description of a speck of dust would die of loneliness because it was perfect. It really was perfect. And we lived there for 20 years. I mean, it really was the perfect house. It really was. So you can look for perfection, and sometimes you're lucky. And I was lucky because I did find the perfect house. But I had to stumble along the way until I found that perfect house. So my point, coming all the way around to wrap the story into what I'm saying, is the first couple tries, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't perfect. But then when I finally found my house, it was perfect. And that's how it can be with your weight loss program. The first couple tries might not be perfect, but somewhere along the line, you might have a perfect week. Grab it, accept it. It was a perfect week because maybe that perfect week won't lead to a perfect second week, but you had that one perfect week. And as long as you're striving to do the best you can and you're making progress, that's all. That's all that really matters. And I think I went around in circles and didn't really make my point, but in my mind, I made my point. And sometimes that's all that matters. To me at least, but hopefully I didn't confuse anybody because I think I probably did. When I'm editing this and I'm watching this, I'm going to say, what was the point? What was the point of what you were trying to say? But my point is, you can try to be perfect, but aim for progress because progress is always better than perfection. Yeah, I said it in a nutshell. Progress is better than perfection. You know what, Sandy? Sometimes you amaze yourself. Yeah, I do. Okay, let's go in and see what we're going to have to eat. I don't know if I told you I'm going to Christy's for dinner tonight, so she's having a roast. So I don't know what I'm going to have for breakfast, but we'll see. You'll see too. Okay, talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, let's eat breakfast. Today is Tuesday, September 29th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, "You were born to be real, not perfect."
It's 10-point breakfast, 3 points for 2 tablespoons of the dip I made yesterday. I'll leave a link in the description box down below if you want to go over and check it out. 3 points for my 3 naan breads, 4 points for an ounce of pepper jack cheese, and 0 for my egg, berries, banana, and tea. So it's 10 points. I still have 13 points. I'm going to my daughter Christy's house for dinner. She's having a roast with potatoes. So I'll be using the rest of my 13 points for dinner. I'm just planning on eating 2 meals today.
We came to Sophia's house. There's her puppy. It's the friendly one. No, you're... Oh, yeah, where's the other one? Come here. That's Lucy, right?
That's Stella.
Oh, that's Stella already.
This one's the bad one.
Yeah, she barks and barks and barks. Okay, I like dogs, but I don't like them in my face. I like them, but not in my face. Not in my face.
You like my other pup, but you don't.
Oh, and I don't like to be licked. And I don't. This is why I don't have a dog. This is why I don't have a dog. Sophia played with a new friend today,
Well, she was always been my friend.
but she's never gone over there.
I played on her trampoline.
Oh, there you go.
And her sister was very crazy.
Mm.
But she was 4.
This one's decided it likes my lap.
You wore your Apple Watch. And it
I wore
matches-
my Apple Watch, yes.
And it matches
And then I
your
got my bracelets on my other side.
bracelets.
Yes, I'm red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. I'm all American. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. I just got back from Christy's house. We had excellent dinner. I had some little bit of roast and some carrots and some mushrooms and mashed potatoes. I had a slice of bread. It was a little bit of butter on it, a glass of milk. And I did have a brownie for dessert. It was so good. But other than that, I think I stayed pretty much on track during the day. I had what I showed you for breakfast, and then I had a pretzel rod in the afternoon while Jim and I were watching TV. So I'm going to get my pajamas on now and go and watch the debates, and just look forward to another day tomorrow, staying on track again. I did weigh myself this morning. I think I lost 0.3, I think. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm only doing it this week because come Saturday I'm going to go back to just weighing once a week, but I just kind of want to keep myself in check this week. As always, if you're new to my channel, please leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button, and share if you think somebody might like to see it. Stay safe.